Okay, whoops. Here's what we've got going. These are the bar guides. I can get my camera skills going. And I guess we're gonna find out if they're too thick. Because Tasman pointed out that if this one right here is too thick, this is the slot, so this would be on the bottom on the other side. But this is the slot where the screw head rides. Annabelle? So that's interesting. Our fuel thing is back. I turned it on its back. And so I guess the fuel, I don't know. Maybe it dumped out of the bowl or whatever. So fuel is back. But I'm gonna try to start it. It was a different scenario the last time. But anyway, here, let me put this up. Here's what I came up with. These are not the correct bar guides, and this slot was just straight across, and this slot right here was a tiny little slot. So what I did was carefully ground this oval and then lowered that guy a little bit to match this guy so the oil could flow onto the chain. Otherwise it would have dammed up because it's just a little bit, it was just a little bit too high. You can see it would have it ran across right here. So anyway, so far so good. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm gonna bar this thing up and see what we see. Okay, here we are. We've got the bar guide, the modified bar guide here on. All the holes look right. Looks like we're gonna get oil to the bar. We've got the bar on, and our screw head is in this indentation on the other side bottom. So we're chain, this is the original chain with the saw. It's 404, I believe, 0.063. But this is McCulloch chain. It has the McCulloch logo stamped on it, so either this was aftermarket NOS stuff or this is original chain. I do not know, but I think we're going for it. So we're gonna do that. Is our scenario. I think I'm gonna go get a stand and come back. Hopefully this is a good vantage point. I'm hoping. Get my knee out of the way. All right. So we're in the groove, like I said, right here on the backside lower. We've got our configuration of our holes on the inside bar plate correct. And I'm gonna just see what we see. Put the clutch cover on. These saws are wild. They just put them together and then sprayed everything. The spark plug wire has paint on it. It's funny. I'm gonna have to get some dogs for it. And it had a like a yellow stripe on the bar. I've been seeing those. Okay. Now we're remembering, since this screw does not have reverse threads, clockwise or counterclockwise is to tighten. Uh-oh. Come on, Bernice. You're doing something, I think. Yeah, she's moving. She's coming, I believe. Oh, yeah, look at that tighten on up. Okay. Wow. On the advice of Tasman, which I trust, he said, maybe not that. Okay. If this works, which I think it's going to, I will do a proper video on how to get this thing on here, because it is a little bit of a dance and stand on your head and rub your tummy and tap your right foot and leave your left shoelace untied. I don't know if you've had a saw that has bar plates before, but fortunately, when I was a kid, my dad had a Homelight XL2 and it had bar plates on it, and they're a pain. They really are. I'm just gonna say that right now. But this is especially a pain since there's no lug in there. It's that screw head. So you have got to make sure that that indent stays on the screw head. It probably would help to get some idea of a location on your bar, to have it forward, because I had to screw mine out to where the whole chain went tight. I don't know. I was playing with chain tension, and when it was super loose, I wasn't liking it all that much. I'm gonna have to play with chain tension. But anyway, getting back to this, you've got to make sure that this bar is bucked up against this, located on that screw head, you know, and carefully do that. And then you put your next bar plate on, then you put your clutch cover on, and then you go all the way down to snug with your bolts. And then I even just went a tiny bit past snug just to put a slight bit of pressure on it, and then I was able to adjust that screw in there. If it's loose in any way, like loosey-goosey in any way, it's gonna hop right out of there, and it takes a while to get used to. And the screwdriver that I have, I think I'm gonna get another screwdriver, because this blade's too fat and it's not long enough. I think I wanna get something longer that's gonna do that, but I think we're in good shape. So now what I've done is, it is not an automatic oiler. So what I've been doing is priming the bar with oil, and you know what? It's rolling pretty good here. Yeah. Oh, you want to get a ball tooth? Okay, we'll get the ball tooth. So anyway, we've got to wait till our little puppy wakes up before I can fire this thing off. And I don't even know if that's going to happen tonight, but good news for Stubby. I mean, look at Stubby. This saw hasn't been barred up and ready to rock in quite some time. Runs great, sounds awesome. If you're into McCulloch's, it sounds awesome. And Gunny says, I want to go in. She said, I don't care, I'm a husky girl. All right, girls, let's go inside. So all yet to get it into wood is going to be getting a new air filter. Come on, Toots. Let's go inside. Well, the puppy's up. We were having to hold off for the fire. So the puppy's up, and the bar's got oil. It's got gas. It's good gas. New spark plug. The chain's not as loose as I would like, but I think we're going to give it a go. We're not putting it in any wood because we don't have an air filter. So, hey, let's do this. Little help. I am not a logger, that's for sure. With her carburetor. It looks like we have enough slop in our chain now. We're gonna tighten up on that. Get the little. Well, I got that noise. It sounds like a noise out of the clutch or something. I'm not sure. But that's pretty exciting and scary at the same time. Thank God for modern power saws. I feel like I need a Kevlar vest. Anyway, hey, love it. It was a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. So all of my saw friends, suggestions. I know there's carb adjustments. Now it's got a semi-load going. What are your thoughts on the guide plates? It's obviously getting oil. The adjustment, you know, the bar isn't going anywhere. The chain hasn't come off. So, but let me know if you think the guide plates need to go anywhere, or do I need to get rid of them or keep them? And then that funky noise, is that some weird thing? But I think we're definitely on the road to getting this thing in some wood. I've got to order an air cleaner for sure. And then carb adjustments. This thing's all over the place with its adjustments. Oh, and now we've got our fuel. Our fuel is back. So, Andrew, Butler Outdoors, thank you for sending that carb kit. Because this is what was going on last week. I fired it at the end of this last week, and really nothing went down. So we go back a little bit, then we go forwards, then we go back a little bit. But I tell you, it's a thrill. So anyway, have a good evening, and I'll talk to you guys soon. McCulloch.